og velkommen. I dag der skal jeg gelejde jer hele vejen over til USA, da vi var til E3. Fordi der snakker vi nemlig med en af folkene bag Tekken Tag Tournament. Det er med tolk, så jeg beklager, hvis det er lidt mærkeligt stillet op, men det er sejt. Så glæder jeg, fordi der er masser af nyt om Tekken Tag Tournament. Dos.
Tekken Tag Tournament. How do you keep on evolving a game like this, seeming as it's the same game, kinda, every time?
Well, as game developers, there's obviously a direction that we want to take the series in, and to make changes and such, as you mentioned, such a long existing series is quite difficult. But once you do kind of decide the direction you want to take and you do implement it in the game, it's important to look at the community's feedback and to see how they react to it, because although it's important to do what you want to do with the game, you also have to keep in mind the wants and the needs of your core fan base. So that's something we really keep in mind.
So fan base wise, do you listen a lot to what they have to say, and have you changed anything in this game where fans have actually inflicted on the game?
There is exactly one feature in particular that stands out in regards to that. As you know, it's tag, so that means 2-on-2, obviously. But we noticed that when the game was first released in arcades in Japan and Asia, that there were a lot of people who could only use one character, whether they haven't been playing Tekken for a while or maybe they're new to the series. So we implemented this feature where not only can you play 2-on-2, you can also play 1-on-1, or you can play 1-on-2. And it's not separate modes or anything like that. So we wanted to have people who could only use one character be able to play with their friends who could use two, and have it kind of mixed and matched to adapt a wide variety of different needs. So that was part of the feedback from community. Also, we decided to implement Fight Lab as a result of some of the needs from the community, that they wanted a different type of mode to enjoy the game and also learn the fundamentals of Tekken to get better at the game. So those are two of the big features that really stand out about that.
What to you personally makes a fighting game good, seeing as there's a lot of fighting games out there? What is like the core features that you feel makes a fighting game good?
So this may sound like it kind of goes against each other, the comments, but when you're doing a fighting game, obviously you want to leave some kind of room for improvement for the player. It can't be something simple. You want to be able to practice and get better and feel that progression. But at the same time, you're going to obviously have different levels of skill between players. So if you have someone who is much better than their friend and they win all the time, it's not going to be very entertaining, right? So at the same time as being able to get better and to have a higher level of skill, you still want to leave that window open, that chance of more novice players sometimes being able to beat the more advanced player, or at least to give them the sensation that perhaps that could occur. And that's something that people say they feel they find in Tekken a lot. So maybe on that level he's succeeded.
Game mode wise, what can people expect from this game?
The mode this time that really stands out is probably Fight Lab. That's a mode that's new for Tag 2. What this is it's kind of designed with a variety of different skill levels in mind. Players who are more novice players are going to be playing through this game, or this mode. It's kind of got a series of mini games that they're playing against a story-driven. It's got a story backdrop to it, and you're developing Combat, which is a robot in the game. But as you're clearing the mode and you're developing the robot, you realize that you're also developing your skills as a player and learning the fundamentals of Tekken. But if we just had a normal orthodox tutorial, obviously that might not seem as exciting. And on the other hand, also people who are more advanced players might think that it's not necessary to them. But advanced players will find this mode interesting because also they'd be interested in the minigames themselves to kind of see how good they are and to kind of confirm their skill at the game, while also checking out the storyline. But not only that, it's the first chance we've given players to kind of create their own customized fighter in combat, because as you go through and progress through the mode, you have more techniques available for you to customize your robot with. So you can take techniques from, for example, Heihachi or Paul or Nina, various other characters, and choose which moves you want to put into your combat. And then once you've done that, not only can you do that and play in various other modes, you can play against your friends online and to kind of show off what you've created. So that really is a cool mode. And that's the mode I'm in charge of. So this is the first time today at E3 we've shown where you can actually customize the moveset. So if you have time, please check it out.